Good morning, everybody. And please introduce our Student Council President, Mr. Jim Kim. Come on up, Jim.
Can everyone please stand and join me in the flag salute? Please remove all hats for respect. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You guys may be seated. Thank you. Oh, not the kids, sorry. Good morning, everybody, and we're glad that you are here today to celebrate in this wonderful occasion. I'm pretty pumped up about it. I think I'm more hyper than the kids were. Right, you guys? All right. Before we start, I'd like to just welcome everybody. Also let you guys know that you are really going to be world famous because we are broadcasting this all through our school, all through Orange County, all through California, the United States, and the whole wide world. And if there's anybody on a space shuttle somewhere, they might be able to get it too, okay? And it looked really good, because I saw it. So congratulations to the first class that we've been able to do that. Welcome everybody, and thanks for being here. We appreciate you following, and the guidelines is tight in here, so we realize we can't have everybody come. Before we start, I want to make sure that we take a moment to thank those parents that put this together and the decorations and setup. Appreciate all the work you've done, and it looks great. And we're glad that we're here to be able to celebrate with the designs that you've done in the room. And also, I would like to make sure that I introduce the friends that are up here on stage with me. These guys all know them, but I would like to introduce to my far left Officer Aragon, who is our DARE officer. Go ahead and recognize him. Also, our 6th grade teachers in a row, Mrs. Ostrom. My favorite teacher, Mrs. Piscopo, because she's going to name her child after me. Mr. Dimitrick. And of course, Mrs. Hawley. And the very powerful one, Mrs. Lambert. We also have, I see a couple of other people that I'll point out that work with all of you and have for several years. Mrs. DeCock, who is our partner teacher in all the classes over there in the orange. And Mr. Frank, who has them for science. So congratulations. My one message to all of you, a job well done. You guys are terrific. These guys have benefited. You've changed lives, so well done, okay? And to you as well. All right. We are going to get going, and we have some student speakers that are going to come. And so let's give them our attention. I'm pleased to introduce Brandon Chung. Joining Brandon will be Kiana Khalid, Lacey Kim, and Jane Zhao.
Hello everybody, my name is Brandon Chung from Mrs. Ostrom's class, and I am glad to be here with all of you on our special day. I am a student who has been here at Woodbury all 7 years, from kindergarten to 6th grade. I just want to say thank you to all of the wonderful teachers here at Woodbury Elementary. All of the teachers here have had such a good influence on me and shaped me into who I am today. They have helped me deal with stress, problems on the playground, and just plain old drama. They have taught me so much through the years. I still remember my first day here at Woodbury. I was so excited, yet scared and shy. But as soon as I stepped into my classroom, I saw a lot of potential here, and I wasn't so scared anymore. The years here at Woodbury have gone by so fast. We have all evolved from little kindergartners struggling to color in the lines to intelligent 6th graders who think that they're the kings of the school. I have seen many of my fellow classmates grow up into who they are today. Some sixth graders here, such as me, could not wait to get promoted a few years ago, but now we just can't help but to look back. One of my favorite memories here at Woodbury was outdoor ed. Even though outdoor ed was a hot mess, at least that's what I like to call it, and I was in the cabin that had 6 people go home from the flu, we all gained so much independence. We all got to bond and work together as a team. Over the years, we have all matured, well, at least some of us, and have learned to do more things on our own. We have really learned to bond as one and have accepted each other as who we are. I have been through so much here at Woodbury. The jogathon, Halloween parades, carnivals, tests that will literally take your lives away, parties, and so much more. I want to thank my friends, family, and schoolmates for everything. Oh, I also want to point out my friend Michael, who saved me from choking on a fly in first grade. We have finally made it here, to our last day of elementary school. We have endured about 1,260 days of pain, torture, fellowships, and fun times. But now we are finally getting promoted, leaving our school and moving on. I will never forget my experience here at Woodbury Elementary. I can't wait to see all of you fellow classmates over summer break and in our new school. And finally, congratulations to everyone and have fun.
Hi, my name is Kiana Kelly E. I'm in Miss Dimitrich's class. I would like to thank all the parents and relatives that have come to this very special day. We are going to miss Woodbury so much. We are so lucky to be here at this amazing school, which has given us so many privileges that other schools don't have. Some of those things are the amazing musicals, huge library, and the kind and hardworking staff. Our staff makes sure that our school is clean, well organized, and fun. We also appreciate the parent volunteers. Throughout our years in Woodbury, we studied 7 values. The value that impacted me the most was the C's value, which is perseverance. I came across a quote that represents this value to me. It says, "You are only as strong as you allow yourself to be." Never give up, because consistency and dedication is the key to success. This quote reminds me to never give up and to strive to be and do better. In middle school, things will get tough. But in those hard times, I hope we all remember the value of perseverance. In collaboration with the other values, we learned compassion, integrity, initiative, cooperation, respect, and a positive mental attitude. All of these together will help us overcome any challenge we may face. For example, by using positive mental attitude, we will always be positive. When we are stuck on a hard problem, we won't just give up, we will think about it. It has been an exciting year as a fellow classmate. I am thankful for your friendship, and I know we all share gratitude to all of our parents and relatives for their love and support. Thank you to all of the parent volunteers for giving so much of their time to help with little buddy projects to field trips. Thank you to all of the staff who made our years here super exciting. And lastly, a very last thank you to Ms. Dimitrich for everything she has done for us. Woodbury Class of 2015, I challenge you to use Woodbury's values in middle school, high school, and college. By using values, we will succeed throughout our school years. And remember to lead on in middle school.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, faculty, parents, and friends. My name is Lacey Kim, and I would like to start off by thanking everyone here who supports my move. And especially my mom and dad. Every year wasn't the easiest, but each year that we spent together is always the best. We faced our challenges and also had the greatest memories. You are the greatest part of why I wake up every day. Since my friends and family are such a special part of my life, I would like to share how much I've learned for myself about all the amazing years that I've had here at Woodbury. Not only have I learned about academics, but I also learned beyond that. I learned about myself. It took quite some time to figure myself out, but I kept persevering. And always made sure that I had a positive mental attitude, and being here at Woodbury made the best person that I will ever be. Every kid has at least one of their greatest experiences of their life. Mine was going to school. The day that I stepped into Miss Ramsey's classroom, I knew it was going to be a great year. Going into school, I didn't know anyone. Gradually, I made more and more friends to add to my group. I had to learn how to make friends and get used to the different ways in my new school. One of the most memorable activities was when my class and I hatched chicks. I had to learn how to maintain their cleanliness, and when the chicks had to be released, I realized how hard it was to let go. I also remember making leprechaun traps and trying so hard to catch them no matter what my dad told me. It was such an amazing year, and I was afraid to move on to a higher grade, but despite how long I wanted to hold on to kindergarten, I had it. First and second grade was so much fun. In the science class, I started building up the basic skills that I learned from kindergarten. In second grade, I kept relying on what I knew before. We learned about the different continents of the world, and one activity that we did during the unit was when we made a humongous paper mache globe. We also learned about the layers of the earth and even made a mini version of them. In third grade, I was getting a leave for Apis, and I learned that it was hard to let go of what was established as my second home. It wasn't easy, but my family and I persevered. I wasn't ready to leave, but at the time, it was for the best. When I came back to Woodbury, I couldn't be happier. I had such a great teacher, and I felt so lucky to have Miss Piscopo. Sixth grade was probably the best year that I've ever had. I remember all the fun activities, including going to outdoor ed, and so many more amazing field trips that we went to. I also learned a lot as well. I got to learn about different ancient civilizations, like China, Mesopotamia, and India. This was the first year that I actually had a geography, and I had to learn the countries, capitals, and map placement. Learning about the different cultures in different regions was truly fascinating. I had to constantly study since there were numerous amounts of studying to do. I soon realized that it was in my hands to get good grades and to make sure that I was preparing myself for what was lying ahead of me. Constantly studying made me realize that nothing is handed to me on a silver platter, and that I have to persevere, and not just expect everything to be in order without working for my goal. This year was not just school, but it's an experience. Sixth grade was such an amazing year, and I can't wait for what the future holds for me. The past years of my life at Woodbury were absolutely stunning. I couldn't have asked for a better school or teachers. You might hear stories about amazing superheroes like Spider-Man or Batman, but my friends and family are my true heroes. I will always have my family at home, but I also have developed my second family here at school. And without the two important parts of my life, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. During the years, my family always made sure that I am happy and healthy, and I can never repay them for that, and I love them for that. No family is perfect. We may argue and disagree now and then, but love will always be there. So with all my heart and soul, thank you for constantly bringing out the best in me.
Hello, my name is Jane Zoe, and I am from Miss Holly's class. It is not 8 or 9 in the morning, but these couple of hours are about to be the most momentous in your 6th grade student's life. Hello, guardians, students, teachers, and staff to 6th grade promotion. Please raise your hand if you have been in Woodbury Elementary since kindergarten. Thank you. I've been learning in Woodbury ever since about 2nd grade, and each year has been better than the last. However, 6th grade has been and will be the most memorable year, since it is the year where opportunities lie just over the summer. But elementary school has come and gone, and I hope that you have learned all that you can, because next year there won't be any more Woodbury Elementary. No more of the school that you've grown up with, which you have spent almost your prior 7 years or so. The first day of 6th grade, if you were present, was July 29th, 2014, which makes today, June 18th, the last 180th day. Looking back at the year, what was your favorite memory, just think in your head? My favorite memory is happening right now, since the memory of the year should be 6th grade promotion. Many of you think insert grade name here was obviously the best. Today, I'm asking you to turn around and face your guardians and thank them 1,000 times for sending you to Woodbury Elementary, so that you can have such a great time in the first place. When I was in 2nd grade, I was terrified of Woodbury's staff, students, and facility, but I remember a group of classmates who are incredibly kind and compassionate to newcomers. I was in awe of Woodbury's students' intelligence, athleticism, and creativity. All Woodbury students have such sense of kindness, and this will be useful in the future. In 7th grade, Woodbury and other school students will cooperate with each other, and friendships will form once again. How many of you remember your past retired teachers, and how much they genuinely care for you? Some of them are even here today. Elementary school has been an amazing experience, with privileges only Woodbury students can enjoy. Many teachers say that this facility has the absolute best library, science lab, music system, media center, etc. Before Woodbury, I went to Deerfield Elementary, which had basically the same aspects as other schools. Because of our living situations, we moved to Woodbury, where my family said that this new school had the best of the best, and that the teachers want the best for you. L-E-A-D, that spells lead, and these values are Woodbury School's creed. These ideals are not only for students, but for the future. The 7 values of Woodbury are meant for you to cherish and hold on to into the bright future years. Woodbury teachers have held your hand ever since you were 4 or 5, or later if you came later, and now you are all 11, 12, or even 13. If you truly think about it, this school built you up under the influences of the Woodbury values so that you can improve the future. The world and its glory days fall into your hands, and Woodbury Elementary School teachers have done their best to prepare you. Promotion is simply the event stating that you have succeeded and achieved so much for the past years, and I hope you are prepared for the future like your teachers intended. You have much learning to do, and Woodbury staff has done the most of their ability to aid you. You are now in the hands of middle school's guidance. Before you leave the school one last time, thank your teachers, classmates, and anyone who has influenced you the past year to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of 6th grade promotion.
Let's thank our speakers one more time. You guys may be seated. Thank you, guys. The next part of our ceremony this morning is some recognition of awards. In most cases, these are awards that are unique to 6th grade. And I know we have a couple that we'll be doing that would be kind of in our normal thing as well. So Ms. Dimitrik's is going to come and present the President's Award for Academic Excellence.
Before I do that, Ms. Holly and I would like to bring a few students up from yesterday that we should that deserve a lot of recognition. We have 2 students that made the Principal's Honor Roll this 3rd trimester, and the rest of the students were recognized yesterday, and there was a slight mishap. So if Rose Zhang from Ms. Holly's class and Serena EY from my class would come up. And if Ryan Olson from my class would come up too. He also received the All O's in his responsibilities for learning and behavior. And this is really hard to do in 6th grade, but especially in the last trimester. So they deserve a lot of recognition, and we are so sorry, girls and boy. You guys may sit down. Thank you. All right. These next awards are called the President's Academic Excellence Awards. Each year, the President of the United States of America recognizes academic achievement. This year, students receiving an award for academic excellence had an A- or better grade point average in math, science, language arts, music, and social studies for 4th, 5th, and 6th grades. We are very proud to present, and you will be receiving a letter signed that I'm going to read from the President. It says, "Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I am pleased to join your family, friends, and teachers in honoring this tremendous achievement. America's continued success depends on how well your generation is prepared for the future, and this special recognition is a testament to the dedication and skill you have shown in the classroom. I am proud of you for pushing yourself academically, and I'm counting on you to continue to set a good example and help others whenever you have the opportunity. Smart, driven young people like you remind me that America's best days are yet to come. And as long as you continue to stay focused on your education and work hard, no dream will be beyond reach. Congratulations again. I hope this award inspires you to continue seeking out new challenges and setting your sights on new horizons. I wish you all the best for the years ahead, and it's signed by President Barack Obama. We would like for you to hold the applause until we get a group of students up here because we do have quite a few. So we'll begin with Tyler Lee, Catherine Mann, Samantha Ma, Brendan Mai, Peyton Weiner, Mary Wong, Rose Zhang, Jane Zhou, Ryan Austin, Bryce Bales, Miriam Bridger, Lisa Chang, Brandon Chen. We'll do a few more. Madison Empalmato, Elizabeth Nguyen, would you give a huge round of applause for this first group? Congratulations, you guys may take your seats. All right, next up, Brianna Lee, Jimmy Lai, Lacey Kim, Chris Jung, Justin Ho, Amelia Estrada, June Choi, Jolyn Chan, we'll shuffle here. Mia Jerfagnon, Kiana Taligi, Paul Marinkov, Liam Rafferty, Emily Way, Rachel Yang in Mr. Metrick's class, Samuel Ferreira, All right, another round of applause for these students. Thank you guys, congratulations. You can sit down. Still going. Megan Vermillion, Morgan Koo, Ethan Ho, Natalie Yu, Matthew Wong, Justin Chen, Donna Kim, June Kim, Ben Kim, Doris Lee, Jamie Shin, Owen Shin, Alvarez, Paige Chow, Ali Ghaffuri, Wesley Tanaka, and Paige Villanueva Cabar. All right, our last group of gold awards. Congratulations, you guys may take your seats. There's one more academic award from the president, and this is called the Silver Award. The president also recognizes students who, during their 6th grade year, have shown great educational improvement in their quest for academic success. The following students have demonstrated to us their desire to live up to their potential. Melody Lee, Tyler Olson, Nora Hashim, Ahmed El Hassani, and Delaney Morgan. A big round of applause for these students. Congratulations, you guys.
The next recognition that we have will be given out by Mrs. Hawley, and it's a President Award for Physical Fitness.
These Physical Fitness Awards are awards from the President's Challenge on Physical Activity and Fitness Awards program, and they bear the signature of the President of the United States. Parents, this is a very rigorous program in which the students must perform to certain standards to reach each level of the awards. We have the top blue Presidential Physical Fitness Award and the second national red Physical Fitness Award. Each student gets a pre-test in September, and then we test them again in June to see if they can reach these standards. And these standards are very hard to achieve. There's 5 events in which they all compete: curl-ups, pull-ups, flexibility, the shuttle run, and the 1 mile run. And in order to receive the Red National Physical Fitness Award, which was established back in 1987, each student must achieve a certain level in all 5 areas. So there's a lot of students that missed it just in one. These are also very difficult levels. For example, in 1 minute, they must be able to do approximately, depending upon their age, 40 curl-ups. They must be able to run the mile in under 8 minutes and 40 seconds. And each one of these students are going to receive a certificate of achievement. So if you can just hold your applause until we get everybody up here. So can I please have June Kim, Brandon Chung, Jane Zhao, Maddie Smith, Jasper Scott, Verona Pinella, Delaney Morgan, Ali Ghaffuri, Wu Shin, Lisa Chang, Samuel Ferrara, Nora Hashim, Ethan Ho, Allison Kramer, Cheyenne Liu, Michael Nguyen, Olivia Kelly, sweat went into this award. Congratulations. The top blue award is the most difficult one to achieve, and it goes to only the most well-rounded athletes. They must achieve standards that I can't do. For example, the mile has to be run in under 7 minutes, 11 seconds, have to be able to do 7 pull-ups, they have to be able to do 50 curl-ups in 1 minute. They not only receive a certificate, but a patch from the President's Council on Physical Fitness. These are truly our best athletes. So can I have only 4? We're so proud of them. Miriam Bridger, Donna Kim, Paul Morikoff, and Peyton Widener. Paul, way to represent. Look at these girls. We're so proud of them. Good job.
All right, our next recognition is going to be the Athlete of the Year. These are a list of awards that have been at Woodbury El Camino for years, and so Mrs. Pistopo will be recognizing students for this award. If she can find it, she said.
This is the Athlete of the Year Award. This is our oldest award, begun at El Camino Real in 1975 to recognize 2 students who excel on the playing field, not only athletically, but also in sportsmanship. Initially it was only for 1 student to be recognized, but now we recognize 1 boy and 1 girl selected by a vote of their peers. Today's recipients will share the honor with an Olympic gold medalist, Jason Lezak, who graduated from ECR in 1988. This year's honorees are Peyton Widener, and Samuel Ferreira. Congratulations.
Thank you guys, congratulations, and your names are engraved on that plaque. They'll be hanging in our hallway. The next award is Principal's Award, and Mrs. Ostrom is coming. If she could find it as well.
For the Principal's Award. When I think of the characteristics of the students who might receive the Principal's Award, several significant qualities stand out. These children are well-rounded students. By this, I mean they are actively involved in school life and understand the importance and value of being a member of a learning community. A learning community thrives when students are kind, thoughtful, and considerate of both one's peers and adults they work with at school. These students work daily to get the most from their education, clearly investing the time and energy to do their best. Many times this will translate to straight A's, but not always. Sometimes it is exemplified by a strong work ethic and the will to succeed. The classmates of the students being recognized today would easily agree that they demonstrate high achievement and the willingness to work hard to reach excellence. Congratulations. Our first one is Matthew Wong. Next one, Jolyn Chan. Wesley Tanaka. And Mia Alvarez.
Let's give them one more round of applause. And you may be seated. Our next recognition is titled the Judy Hoover Humanitarian Award, and I'm pleased to introduce retired, longtime not necessarily retired, longtime El Camino Woodbury teacher who's now retired, Debbie Miller.
Lady who filled many roles at El Camino Real School. She was a parent of a son in the 1970s, a parent volunteer, and an instructional assistant. She was also the school secretary for many years and a friend to everyone who knew her. She treated everyone she met with respect, kindness, and love. We each felt like we were her very best friend. She had a wonderful sense of humor and could deal with any unpleasant situations she encountered with a smile. She passed away in 1990 after a valiant battle with cancer, and as her friends, we wanted to honor her memory, so we created this award. It's given each year to 6th grade students who possess the traits we admired in Mrs. Hoover. Because at Woodbury, we value the kind of person that Judy was as much as we value education. Each class was asked to nominate the person in their classroom that they considered to have the qualities of friendship, caring about others, a positive attitude, and respectfulness. The students chosen this year to receive this award are being recognized by their peers as students who have acquired the qualities that will be truly important in life. At this time, I'd like to present this year's recipients. Oh, Tanya! Tanya Cavalier. I'm out of practice with this. Bryce Bales. Ethan Ho. And Fiery.
Well done. Congratulations. You four may be seated. Thank you so much. The next recognition that we have is titled the Phyllis Lee Award of Excellence, and please introduce Mrs. Jana LaFosse, who was a Wood El Camino student and teacher on staff right now.
Good morning. I have the honor of presenting the Phyllis Lee Award of Excellence. This award was established in 1984 to recognize students who consistently strive for excellence in many arenas. TA and as an instructional assistant. She was also my babysitter and dear family friend. Everyone who knew her recognized her drive to do her best at every task. Today we're recognizing a student from each class who shares Mrs. Lee's goal of always doing her best. Congratulations, Aras Vahumeni. Emily Way. Mary Wong. And Brandon Chung.
Once again, let's recognize them. That's it. Hold on guys, we'll get a quick picture with, so you guys have the plaque as well. All right, let's give them one more round of applause. All right, you guys may be seated, thank you. Don't take the plaque with you though, Mary. Our last recognition of the day is for the Jean Bedley Values in Action Award, and it's presented again by retired teacher, longtime El Camino teacher, Jenny Samuel.
El Camino and Woodbury. Yes. I have the distinct honor to present the Jean Bedley Values in Action Award. Jean Bedley was one of our principals at El Camino. Initiative, compassion, positive mental attitude, integrity, perseverance, cooperation, and respect are the 7 values that Woodbury has integrated into all their aspects of students' character education. In 1995, when Jean Bedley announced his retirement plans, the El Camino Real staff established an award in Mr. Bedley's name to recognize one student each year who has consistently displayed the values Jean so lovingly taught. This year, when all the teachers who have worked with this group of graduating students were polled, there were several students who stood out. After much discussion, it became clear that one student had unmistakably taken the values to heart and lived them. Once again, this year's recipient is a student who has shown our values in abundance as a natural part of each day. It is with great pleasure we present the Jean Bedley Values in Action Award to Ethan Hope. Congratulations, Ethan.
Well done. Let's give Ethan one more round of applause. That's great. All right. We can only handle so much. You were awesome, man. You were great. Congratulations. Here we go. We have, it's that time, guys. Are you ready? No, are you ready? All right. It is that time for us to present the promotion certificates, and congratulations to all of you as we do it. We do have one request. Moms and dads, it is, and for those here as well, it's traditional in a lot of graduations to scream and holler and yell and make sound and all that. We're inside. It's a little different event than the graduation I went last night to Woodbridge, and they make the same announcement, but it's a stadium and it's a different environment. So we ask that, just out of respect for the others, so that each mom and dad or family can hear their child's name called, that you refrain from screaming and yelling at the call of your child's name, okay? And we will go through this rather quickly with the sizes class that we have. Thank you.
Aguilar. Mia Alvarez. Jacob Aslam. Brian Austin. Bryce Bales. Aaron Bayan. Miriam Bridger. Amora Castro Kim. Tatiana Catiller. Jolyn Chan. Lisa Chang. Paige Chow. Justin Chin. Irene Choi. June Choi. We missed our cue, but we're on. Brandon Chung. Jackson Cooper. Lindsay DeMeglio. Badr El Harusha. Ahmed El Hosseini. Madison Grace Impalmato. Emilia Estrada. Grace Faltas. Samuel Ferreira. Sophia Fidel. Amit Flint. Clarity Fornes. Curtis Fralin. Alexander Friend. Maxwell Gotti. Mia Gerhardt. Ali Ghaffari. Jared Go. Sophia Guntrip. Eric Howe. Lily Hart. Nora Hashim. Kai Herjimenez. Ethan Ho. Justin Ho. Logan Ho. Brandon Howe. Amy Huang. Noah Hutchinson. Ashlyn Quinn. Dylan Quinn. Serena Iwai. Chris Jung. Mia Jaffignon. Kyle Johal. Kiana Kaliki. Caroline Kelly. Olivia Kelly. Justin Kim. Donna Kim. Greg Kim. Lacey Kim.
Morgan Koo. Allison Kramer. Jimmy Lai. Ashir Laik. Mark Latif. Tyler Lee. Brianna Lee. Joseph Lee. Melody Lee. Doris Lee. Jimmy Lim. Luna Lin. Cheyenne Liu. Farah Makawas. Amish Malapatal. Catherine Mann. Jaya Mather. Janelle Maxwell. Jeffrey Mejia. Samantha Mock. Paul Morenkov. Delaney Morgan. Murray Murakami. Brendan Mai. Elizabeth Nguyen. Julianne Nguyen. Michael Nguyen. Ryan Olson. Tyler Olson. Dana Olvera. Justin Pye. Rachel Pan. Verona Panella. Maria Pantoja Castellum. Pierce Pasco Mason. Ian Pham Aros. Jalen Prudhomme. Liam Rafferty. Elizabeth Richardson. Cassandra Schroeder. Jasper Scott. Kayla Scruggs. Ryan Shattuck. Kunwu Shin. Jamie Shin. Owen Shin. Madeline Smith. Joshua Steinberg. Andre Cedrin. JX Tan. Wesley Janaka. Amastras Vahumene. Aras Vahumene. Isabella Wang, Miles Watt, Emily Way, Hayden Widener, Mary Wong, Matthew Wong, Bill Wu, Rachel Yang, Sapantha Yavarti, Natalie Yu, Rose Zhang, and Jane Zhou.
Can you guys please stand? Thank you guys. Right, can you guys turn around and face your parents? It's my pleasure to present to you the Woodbury 6th grade class of 2015 and non-second. All right, you guys may be come back around and you may be seated. Because here's why. It's my last chance to talk to you. And it's my last chance to give you a little bit of guidance as your principal. But more than that, since most of you are going to be attending Jeffrey Trail, I want you to know that my message today will continue to be taught to you by Mr. Bowman, the principal of Jeffrey Trail. And in order to help you understand that last statement, I want to provide you a little visual that will reinforce that idea. So give me a moment. So now when you're listening to me today, you will see Mr. Battenfield with the tie and the shirt, and you will see Mr. Bowman with the outdated Hawaiian shirt. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special occasion, and the transition to middle school is a symbol that highlights the fact that you are leaving behind your childhood and becoming a teen. You are moving from the children's menu to the adult menu, from classes with one teacher to several classes with several teachers, and from the kiddie rides at the amusement parks to the scary, crazy, out-of-control, thrill-seeking, nauseating roller coasters. For those reasons on this day, you know what? Your parents are especially proud of you. In fact, you probably don't really understand the depth of emotions that they're feeling and experiencing right at this time. With that in mind, let me give you some advice, which I do every year. This is a great time to ask for money, okay? And it really is, okay? Grandma and Grandpa too. The truth is, I too am very proud of you, and proud of each one of you and what you've accomplished in your elementary career. So this morning I've got two stories I want to tell you. Although both of the stories have messages that are applicable to everyone. The first story is specifically targeted for your parents. And the second story is specifically designed for you. With the Olympics being such a worldwide celebrated event that happens every 4 years that all of us are aware of, I wanted to share the first story with you that comes from there. So listen carefully. Derek Redmond is a young British runner who skyrocketed to fame, shattering his country's 400-meter record at age 19. But then an Achilles tendon injury forced him to withdraw from the 1988 Olympic Games in Seoul, Korea. By the time the Summer Olympics arrived in Barcelona in 1992, Derek Redmond was aching and ready to earn a medal. On the day of the 400-meter race, 65,000 fans streamed into the stadium anxious to witness one of the sport's most thrilling events. High in the stands sat Derek's father, Jim, a witness to every one of his son's global competitions, and he wouldn't miss this contest in the world. And the race began. And Derek breaks through the pack to seize the lead. Heading down the back stretch, only 175 meters from the finish line, Derek's a shoo-in to win this semifinal heat and qualify for the Olympic finals. And his waiting and all that hard work is about to finally pay off. Then Derek hears a pop. It's his right hamstring. His leg quivering, Derek begins to hop on the other leg and then slows down and falls to the track. Medical personnel run toward him as he sprawls on the ground holding his right hamstring. I know what? He's done and he's finished. At that same moment, there's a stir at the top of the stands. It's Jim Redmond, his dad. Seeing his son in trouble, he begins to race down from the top row. He is pushing toward the track, though he lacks the credentials to have access. On the track, Derek realizes his dream of the Olympic medal is vanished, and the other runners streak across the finish line. Derek is left as lonely, abandoned figure on the track. Tears pour down Derek's face. When the medical crew arrives with a stretcher, Derek tells them, "No, there's no way I'm getting on that stretcher. I'm going to finish my race." So he lifts himself up to his feet slowly and carefully, and he starts hobbling down that track. The injured runner continues on one leg in a determined effort to make it to the finish line. One painful step at a time, each one a little slower and more agonizing than the one before. The crowd begins to cheer for him. Fans stand and rise to their feet, and their cries grow louder and louder. At that moment, Jim Redmond reaches the bottom of the stands, vaults over the railing, dodges a security guard, and runs out to his son, with two security people running after him. "That's my son out there," he yells, back at the pursuers, "and I'm going to help him." Jim reaches his son at the final curve, about 120 meters from the finish line. Wraps his hands around his waist. "I'm here, son," Jim says, gently hugging his boy. "We'll finish this together." Together, arm in arm, father and son struggle toward the finish line with 65,000 people cheering, clapping, and crying. Just a few steps from the end, Jim releases the grip he has on his son so that Derek can cross the finish line by himself. Let's watch it. Okay? We will watch it if the screen comes down. There we go. What you may not have noticed, it was really subtle in that race, and you would probably have to really pay close attention, was Derek initially pushed away his father and told him to get away. You saw him do it with the security guards, but he did it with his dad very subtly in the very beginning. Parents, there are a few things we can learn from this story that apply to parenting as your child enters a new experience of being a teenager. First, now more than ever, your child needs active parenting. Be involved in your child's life, get to know their friends, set family rules and parameters, support their teachers, coaches, love them unconditionally, even though at times they may push you away. Second, allow them some independence. Give them the opportunity to be successful and allow them to fail. Encouragement motivates and failure teaches. Cheer their success and support them in failure, but don't protect them from it. It's how they learn, it's how they grow, and it's how they mature. Last, parent with courage. Model the life and character that you want them to have. Your kids will learn to do what you do. The second story I want to tell is about a girl named Jessica Reese. Many of you might be familiar with it because it was initiated and happened in this area. Jessie lived in Rancho Santa Margarita, attended the elementary school where I actually worked before I came to the Irvine Unified School District. When she was in 6th grade, though I did not know her, when she was in 6th grade, she was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor, and her prognosis for recovery wasn't good. An adult might have broken under the weight of that news, but Jessie steadied herself and fought. Through months of treatment at Children's Hospital in Orange County, Jessie battled cancer and did much more. She started a blog to keep friends. Friends updated on her condition. The blog blossomed into a phenomenon, followed by people around the world who were inspired by her fight and enlightened by her work to raise awareness of childhood cancers. The support of the blog led to still more good work. Jessie created joy jars, uplifting and fun care packages donated to children struggling with serious illness. And from her motivational acronym, you guys know what it is? NEGU? Never Ever Give Up. The NEGU Foundation was born. And with its mission of building awareness, supporting kids with serious illnesses and their families, and raising funds for research. Jessie passed away a few years ago from that illness at the age of 12. And her Facebook page at that time grew to more than 100,000 friends and supporters, and it's much more than that now. And they followed her inspirational blog and posted messages of her own. But it wasn't sad words and sympathy, and the friends and strangers alike were posting. Over and over, their posts can see Jessie's NEGU message. Jessie never ever gave up, and she leaves a rich legacy to help other kids stay strong too. So what's the message to you? And why am I sharing that? Why is Mr. Bowman sharing that? First, the obvious. NEGU, never ever give up. This is what our character word perseverance means. Don't quit, just do it. Second, don't wait to make a difference. Do it now. History is full of young people who made a difference in this world at a very young age. In addition to Jessie Ann Frank, born in Frankfurt, Germany, maybe one of the most inspiring children to have ever lived. In her famous diary, she teaches us all a lesson of strength, faith, and endurance, lessons she learned while hiding from Nazi insurgents during World War II. Or a 16-year-old Zambian girl named Thandwe Chama, who won the International Children's Peace Prize. Or Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, or Louis Braille, or Mackenzie Steiner, or Claudette Colvin, and on and on and on. Each one of you has your own unique gifts. Use them and make the world a better place. Third, put others' needs before your own and be thankful for what you're given. In other words, don't whine, don't complain. Most children in this world would love to live your life. Jessie helped others during the most difficult time in hers. Lastly, demonstrate good character, because Jessie did. I want to leave you with this poem that's written on a poster in my office before you leave, and you leave Woodbury for the last time. And it says this: choose your thoughts wisely, keep your thoughts positive, for your thoughts become your words. Keep your words positive, for your words become your actions. Keep your actions positive, for your actions become your habits. Keep your habits positive, for your habits become your character. And keep your character positive, for your character becomes your destiny. And although our theme today is the best year of my life, the truth of the matter is that if you follow that guidance that I'm giving you, and that Mr. Bowen will give you the next couple of the years, the best of years of your life are yet to come. You will do great things. I'd like you to please stand, students. Now, as your principal, with the few hundred witnesses that are here, right in here, and probably the 4 billion people watching online, because it's all about character, I charge and challenge you one last time to be a person of character and to remember to always lead on. Congratulations, you guys. Let's give them one round of applause. You guys may be seated. Now, once again, for those that haven't been around Woodbury very long, we have a very cool thing about to happen. The whole student body is outside right now, and we have a little trail that is outside. It's called our clap out, and so we're going to dismiss you. You're welcome to come back in here and take pictures after we're done. We're going to hold on to the students. You're going to want to go through these doors and over where the bike racks are, and that area will be the end. The rest of the school is lined up, and that'd be a great time to scream and yell and cheer and go crazy. You guys were so quiet, it was almost intimidating, okay? And you guys stay seated. Thanks, everybody.